Basecamp is the system in which Toastmaster members can track their educational progress through pathways. Basecamp Manager is the system for the Basecamp managers to provide the admin to the club. Presidents, VPEs and secretaries will automatically be given the role of Basecamp Manager when they take on their new role. You can access Basecamp and Basecamp Manager through Toastmasters.org. When you log in, there are two different ways you can get to Pathways. Either the Pathways button and go to Basecamp, or you can just click on your profile at the top. And you'll see a new button here which says Go to Basecamp. If you're a member of multiple clubs, then you'll have a drop-down option. To log in as a Basecamp manager, you just select Log in as Basecamp manager. If you're not a president, VPE or secretary for the club, then this option won't be there. Basecamp manager's pretty simple. There's only two main things you do. You have pending requests where you approve your members' levels, and you have the member progress. I'm going to start on member progress because there is a little bit of a loading time on it. First, open it up. Everything will say no record found for this report. So if you go on the right-hand side to options and press refresh, and you can see in the bottom corner it says refreshing now. There's also an option on the corner of each of the graphs, and you won't see it until you go into the graph, to refresh as well. When a member finishes a level, they'll get a button at the bottom of their level saying to get their level approved. They have to click continue pressing this until it says pending approval. Once that happens, as a Basecamp manager, you'll receive an email saying a member has asked for approval for their level. If you're not receiving this email, there's a couple of different options. One, it might be that your email isn't set in the Club Central as a Basecamp manager, so you can either look through there, or it might be that the member hasn't actually put in the approval, because not all members are going onto Basecamp straight away to submit this. What I like to do is go into the pending requests about once a month just to check. And also, as VPE for my club, I do know when somebody's done a speech that is a final speech for their level. And we do normally mention this at the end of meetings so that everyone in the club knows they've received a level, they've completed their level. When you go into pending requests, there should be a line saying a member has asked for an approval. Now, in this particular club, we don't have any approvals. So I can go to some slides which show this. What you will see is a line saying the member's name, their club name, and then in the corner here, there is a green tick or a little red cross. If the level is to be approved, then you click the green tick. If, for example, they've done it by mistake, they haven't completed all the speeches, then you put a red cross. Either way, it will come up with saying approval request or rejected, and then you can add any comments like you haven't actually completed Table Topics Master or you haven't completed this speech. Once you click submit, that is the level submitted. What the member will see is they'll see a change on their side. For that level will now say completed, the pie chart will go completely green, and they'll be able to start on the speeches of the next level. Do remember though, once you've approved a level in Basecamp, you do need to go into Club Central on Toastmasters.org and then submit the level through Club Central. You have the status of all of the different paths, so how many people are doing dynamic leadership and have got to level 3. How many people are doing motivational strategies. Innovative planning, again, is we have somebody who's progressed quite far through this. It'll also show you how many people have started a path or they've registered for a path, but they haven't actually started it. So we've got about 5 people in this club, so 6 people in this club who need to actively engage with it. And then you have all the paths in progress and the paths completed. Now, what's really good with these is if you go to the top right-hand corner again, where we said refresh, and you can view the details. You can also export to Excel. But when you view details, another pop-up will come out. And when you scroll down, you'll start seeing all of the information. So, for example, if I wanted to look up what type of path which Lucas in our club was doing, I can see that he's doing dynamic leadership. My clubs personally use EasySpeak. So again, every couple of months, just to make sure everything's aligned, I'll go through and check that the paths I have for my members in EasySpeak are correct against the ones in Basecamp Manager.